Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the edition that is done exclusively for people who want to improve their manifesting abilities. And we do this in a very direct way. First of all, the odds are you are watching this tarot reading, or listening to it actually, on a two-dimensional screen. Desktop, laptop, smartphone, maybe even your television, depending on what you got hooked up. When you are looking at anything on a two-dimensional base, what happens is you become a spectator, not a participator. And if you're dealing with manifesting, you have to be a participator. You have to have those images come up from your subconscious. The images that fire up your imagination, that help you to manifest better. My job is to make sure, or to try anyway, that I inspire you. And so this picture of the tarot spread for today is the only thing that you're going to see on your screen for the next 12 minutes or so. That's it. I want your subconscious to take over. I want you to participate in this manifested reading. Again, my job is to help inspire you. We have two rows of cards. The card at the bottom row in the middle and the card in the top row in the middle are the beginning and ending of the reading. So they are very important, very influential. Not the most important, but they are the ones who help steer the reading. So let's begin. Bottom row, middle card. The oracle card is All That Glitters. You know, when I observe human beings, myself included, we are little more than those cats that chase the laser beams on the rug. You know, they got those little things that creates a little bit of a laser beam, and you can move it around on the carpet or floor, and the cat will start to chase it. We're pretty much the same way. All that glitters is taken for gold. And the fact of the matter is gold, you know, they say, well, you know, it's held its value for years. It's held its value because it's bright and glittery. Whatever I'm trying to say. You get it. Glittery. Catches our attention. Bright and shiny. Ooh. Just like that cat chasing the laser. Ooh. And so using that idea, the people who have a lot of this glittery, I have a tough time saying it, has a lot of this gold stuff, they use that. They use that against us. And they hold it up bright and shiny. Well, it may be a dollar bill or whatever currency, but it's, you know, it's ultimately our picture of gold in our society. And they hold that up and wave it in front of our eyes, and we go, oh. And when you get right down to it, even if it's gold, it's only worth what we say it is. Let's say you got into a situation where the world economy fell. We're not that far from it, but let's just say it really happens. And they tell you gold and silver, these are going to hold their value. First of all, they're the ones that determine how much each of these things is worth. So don't expect them to hold maximum value. And if it does, that means they're holding all the gold and silver. And you're left hold nothing. But when you get right down to it, can you eat gold? No. Okay, there's a problem. Gold begins to lose its shine. Can you wear gold? Well, really not in a practical sense. If you live in any kind of a climate that's cold, that's not going to keep you warm. Okay, not so valuable. Will it, can you build your home with it? Well, yeah, theoretically, but that's going to take a lot of work, and I don't know how sturdy it is because that stuff kind of bends anyway. So really not so useful. So in the end, what is it all worth? It's only worth what they say it is, and we're like that cat with the laser beam. So all that glitters is the message today. First card, all the way to the left, Two of Cups. Twos are always decisions. Cups are things that we're used to, we're comfortable with. It doesn't mean that you're emotionally in love. You're emotionally attached. Like I said, you're used to them, and we often take that for love. Nevertheless, Two of Cups, it talks about partnership, connection, attraction, happiness. You got to make a decision. What's going to make you happy? Are you going to let somebody else tell you what is valuable, what's worthwhile? Oh, look at this stuff. It's shiny. It's worth a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. We have almost all of it, but oh, it's worth it. Buy it. Or are you going to decide to love yourself first and foremost in a loving, supportive, honest way? That's the decision. What are you going to connect with? King of Cups right around it says, hey, guess what? Connect with yourself. Connect with your love. Because the King of Cups is loving, is wise, is caring, helps others. That's how you know that they love themselves. Because they can take that love for themselves and help transfer it to other people. You can't give what you don't have. Next card over, Eight of Wands, and right next to it, the Two of Wands. They really kind of fit together. Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, joy. Whew, man, I'm attached to my life. I'm actually a part of my life. I'm not just watching my life pass by, as most of us do. I'm actually participating in a meaningful way. You'll have an opportunity with the Eight of Wands for something to come to you in terms of being able to plug into something, being able to understand what you need to be plugged into your life, what you need to enjoy your life. And at that point, you're going to have to make a decision, the Two of Wands. You're going to have to decide, okay, what am I going to do with this new information? I know now that I have to love myself, respect myself. Otherwise, we're not even off square one. Second thing, I got to figure out, now that I love myself, what does it take to make me feel like I'm connected to my own life? And that's the decision. The Two of Wands is very much visionary. Not as much as the Three of Wands, but at least they're beginning to put the parts and pieces together for their vision of what they want their world to be. A world that is more positive. A world that is more connected, more in tune with you. Let's go up to the top row. Card all the way to the left, Three of Swords. And right next to it, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so these kind of work together. Three of Swords. Swords, of course, are ideas, right? Thoughts, beliefs. Three of Swords says you're out of whack. You're not balanced. You've been lied to. You've been cheated. You've been betrayed. No question about it. Take a look at the world around you. You have been lied to. Actually, we're beginning to understand now for decades. Maybe more than even 100 years we have been lied to, but not like the last 3 years. The last 3 years we have been lied to in every single case. Every organization that has any kind of control, whether it's the government, whether it's big pharma, whether it's big tech, whether it's big anything, they've lied, and a lot of people don't want to hear it. It's too unsettling. But the fact of the matter is you've been lied to, and it has hurt, because we're talking threes, and we're talking the idea of manifesting. It has hurt your mind, body, and spirit, all of them. The good news is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords says that's as far as it's going to hurt. You can stop it. I mean, you've had, as you can see this, can you see him? Not so well. But the idea of the Ten of Swords is that you've been stabbed in the back, guy's been stabbed in the back, and he's lying dead. Or virtually. But there's always that little ray of hope, that little slice of the horizon. There is possibility. So, what do? Next card over is the King of Pentacles. Value yourself, value yourself, value yourself. That's what the kings do. They make proclamations. The queens get the work done, but the kings make the proclamation. And when you have the Ten of Pentacles, pentacles are things that you value. The king says, alrighty, take responsibility for yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself. Because if you don't do it, no one else will. That should be painfully obvious, going back to the Three of Swords. So what do you got to do? Final card up there is the Six of Swords. Got to change your location. Now, that could be a physical thing, right? Very likely could be that, because Six of Swords is passage, moving forward beyond the current pain. It's a transition. But it doesn't have to be physical. It can be emotional. It can be spiritual. Should be both, actually. You might not be able to move physically, but you can change your head, you can change your heart, you can change your spirit. And you do that by loving and appreciating yourself. Above all else, don't follow the glittery stuff. I've had a tough time with that word, and usually I can speak better. Anyway, don't follow the baubles and the bangles and the bright shiny stuff. That just hypnotizes you, and that's what they want. Then you become a clone. You're not an individual anymore. So the final card, the vice versa card up there is, again, Two of Wands. And you see he is holding a globe. You can see that also on the bottom, all the way to the right. Same thing. One hand he's holding a globe. He sees the future. He sees the world he wants to create for himself, be a part of. And with the other hand, he's holding a wand, positivity and enthusiasm. That's what he wants in his life. He wants to live a life where he feels he's living a life on his terms. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to get everything your way. That's not the point. But that's why you have to have this Pentacles, this King of Pentacles idea. What the hell is valuable to you? Don't pay attention to what they tell you is valuable, because they're lying. They've proven that clearly, conclusively over the last 3 years. They lie about everything. And if you lie once, you're going to lie all the time. So you got to trust yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to respect yourself. So like that Two of Wands, get a good, clear vision. But to do that, you need to value yourself as a human being. You have a right to be here. You have a right to live a life that means something to you in a good way. So take that love for yourself, focus on positivity, that Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, focus on the possibilities. And then like the Six of Swords, move on. Can't change your location, that's okay. You can change your head. You can change your heart. Just don't stay where you are. You can do it. Seriously. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time we have a chance to get together, peace and blessings. And be inspired today, even in a small way.